Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel with another trophy review. You asked for 2 a week in the community post, so that's what we're doing. These will now be every Monday and Wednesday. Make sure if you do want your account reviewed, click on the link in the description, join the Discord, pop it in the channel, and remember, members do get jumped to the top of the list, and if you want to, they will be done live on stream on a Sunday. And don't forget, if you want to see more of these, please do like and subscribe, and let's just get into it. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be checking out Cornea Razvan's PSN profile. He has 288 platinums. He is currently sat 1,624 in his country ranking. He has a completion percentage of 45.23%. As always, what we will normally do is go through, look at them, and if there are any I have no idea what they are, we'll look them up and see what's what. Okay, and we are starting off with one that we're gonna have to look up. It's only a 2 out of 10 one playthrough, but takes 45 hours, and it's Aborigines. Okay, so it looks like it's a pixel art game, side-scrolling. Okay. Why it takes 45 hours, though, I have no idea. We're then looking at Adam's Venture, not Adam's Adventure, Origins. The 1 out of 10 only takes 3 hours. Again, no idea, so a knockoff Drake's Fortune, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't. You can see why it only takes 3 hours. Then we got Alien Destroyer. We've got Origami, which, if remember, Origami 2. So he's done both of them. It's like the art style. Obviously, it was in the last video. It's like a cel-shaded art style. You play like a cross between Assassin's Creed and Ninja Gaiden. Then we've got Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed... Oh, so it's Assassin's Creed 2 on both the PS3 and PS4. Nice. Assassin's Creed Liberation. That is what I learned from the comments in the last video. Is a trophy list that's attached to the remaster of Assassin's Creed 3. Again, another one we love to see. I say it in every video, if you've got a PS5, then you need to have this platinum. It's the easiest, quickest, and it's the freest platinum you'll probably ever get. And then we've got Batman, The Enemy Within, and Batman the Telltale. So I always say Batman Telltale, amazing. Absolutely love the story that they did with it. The second one, Batman Enemy Within, I didn't like it. It spent a little bit too much time on Bruce Wayne. It does sort of explain the origins of Joker in that story world, but just not for me. But like with all Telltale games, you just only have to play the story. You could literally not even be paying attention, just keep constantly pressing the button, like the X button, and you probably get it. Big Drunk Satanic Massacre. It's a 3 out of 10, takes 4 hours. Big Drunken Satanic Massacre. Like a top-down shooter. Okay. Beast Quest. Again, another, getting quite a few of these. Okay. Looks very simple. It does look a little poorly made, but suppose if you want a quick platinum, maybe. Biomech Vendetta. Then we got Bioshock. Again, oh, not even a double. Oh, it's Bioshock and Bioshock 2. Thought it was a double stack for a minute there. Now, again, I never... Bioshock, again, a game, a franchise I've never played. But I see so many Bioshock platinums, or I have in the last couple of weeks. Every time I see it, I think I need to at least give it a go. That looks like it is a... That looks like it's a visual novel. Again, so this Blasphemous 2 is going up on the... If you're in the UK, I know that the PlayStation Plus catalogs are always different per country. But in the UK, this is getting added, so it might be worth giving it a go, because it's 25 hours, but apparently it's a really good game. But I definitely like the style. Obviously, giving Super Nintendo vibes and stuff. Castlevania vibes. Okay, and then Bloodstain, Ritual of the Night, Boom Blast there. Got no trophy guide to it. Well, it was oh yeah, it was originally a mobile game, and you can tell. Bright Memory Infinite, cracking platinum. Again, if you forget that it's a poorly made story, poorly made like when I say assets, like the main character has no facial expressions or anything. It's very just point blank look the whole time. But the gameplay, the gunplay, the movement, the whole rest of it, top tier. If this was made by an American company, or the actual gameplay loop and the mechanics were maybe copied, it'd probably be a top tier game. Capcom Fighting Collection and Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Nice. Castlevania. Again, that's a series I've never liked. Why? I don't know. Right, we've got Castlevania, then Kazaron Hellbiker. Again, it's an 8-minute platinum, so it looks like it's a shovelware game. That one's half an hour, probably about the same. Flash Force, Cosmos Bit. Okay. Cyber Damnation. Brilliant game on the PS3. Never really give it a shake. But I did play it at someone else's house years ago, and I enjoyed it. Dante's Inferno. Now, it does say that it's unobtainable. It's the 100% that's unobtainable. You can still get the platinum. So if you ever see that and it's putting you off, just know that it is only the DLC or the additional ones. The base game, still you can get the platinum. Then we got Darksiders. Again, Darksiders, was one of the franchises I was looking forward to the most back in the PS3 era. The fact that it was planned to be... I know that Darksiders 4 is finally coming out and the story should come to a head. But I think it was like when Darksiders Genesis came out, and it was like, oh, they're just doing a top-down with the... Like, they'd gone away from the main games. I was like, yeah, I don't want to play these, because you're never going to find out what's going to happen. It was just sort of put on the back burner. Now, all these years later, 4's out, but I love the fact that you're going to play each of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You're going to be playing it from a different angle in each time. It was good. But, yeah, I think it was last year I got the platinum for Darksiders. The video is on the channel if you want to go and check that out. I'm still a little bit ways off on the PS3 one, so I might go back and finish that off in some sort of cleanup video. Then we got Darksiders Genesis, Darksiders 2, again, both stacks. I think Darksiders 2, I'm almost certain it was unobtainable because there's multiplayer trophies. Well, that's the PS4. Oh, so he's done the PS4 and the PS5. For the sake of the PS3 one, I'm almost certain is unobtainable. Dating Stories, okay. And then we got Daxter, which is on the PlayStation Plus catalog. It is a port of the PSP game where you just play as Daxter instead of Jack and Daxter. Death Tales, Deathcron, Deathcron. Why is it I always find Nintendo's... Okay, looks like an old... Not a Super Nintendo, but a Nintendo. But why does it always bring Switch stuff up? Okay, Devil May Cry 2, and Devil May Cry 3. Nice. Brilliant games. Brilliant games. Devil May Cry series is one of the series that I love the story to, but will never play on my main account because I will never get the platinums because of how difficult they are. Either, as you can see, they either are very difficult or take quite a while. No in between. Devil May Cry 5, well, that one, ooh, baby. Dodge these balls. Donuts and Justice. That's a shovelware game, I think. Double Dragon is, if I remember rightly, it's a classic of the original. Duke Nukem 3D. Again, the 3-hour mark for this is mainly because you can use cheats, like God mode cheats and no clipping cheats, and it doesn't affect the trophies. Then we've got Enter the Digiton, half an hour. Yeah, okay, basic. Last of the Unicorn. Okay, Fighting EX Layer. So it's like a Tekken, but it's got nothing behind it in sense of franchise. It's like a wannabe Tekken. Okay. Flappy Eros, Foregone. Okay, Foxyland, that looks like it's pretty quick. Glitch Blaster Waifu, I'm assuming if it's only half an hour, it's some sort of visual novel or shovelware. And then we've got God of War 2, 3, Remastered, Ascension, Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, and Sons of Sparta. So he's even gone and got the one that was released with the PS State of Play that I was going to buy it, but my store wouldn't refresh and I went to bed. Woke up the next day and everyone was like, this game isn't it. So I was like, okay, I will be not purchasing that. But we don't see any of the actual Norse mythology God of Wars. Do you not like the Norse mythology? Is that what it is? Gun Crazy. Hako-san. Oh, it's 10 minutes. Okay, let's say it looked alright then. And then we got a couple of 101 Tentai versus Evil. Okay, I don't really want to pull that up. Hell Breaches. Hitman Absolution, brilliant game. Again, I said this in the last video. I need to get that done. I'm about 3 trophies away from the platinum from years ago. But it's a long-winded trophy, so it'll probably just be done over time. Hot Tentacle Shooters, a 25-minute. Okay, we're looking at probably a bit of slot there. Indiana Jones Staff of the Kings is the port, not the brand new one that was brought out. It's got stacks on him. It took both of them so he's did both legit, no auto pops. Infamous 2, nice. Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier. That's one of the Jak and Daxters I never played. I think it was Jak and Daxter PS2. So I think this is PS3, and the graphics just look janky as anything. So I always remember that put me off. Jak and Daxter 2. Oh no, Jak 2. There's no Jak and Daxter though, which is probably to me my favorite Jak and Daxter. The original, the platinum. There's about 6 of them. There's about 6 of them, if I remember rightly. But no, I quite like it. I don't know why it's not there. Jigsaw Chronicle Most Wanted. Okay, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've seen a few people with that. It's like a fighting one. Jusant, brilliant game. It was on the PlayStation Plus. It's essentially, there's no real story to it in a sense. It's like a free climbing game. You're climbing the top of this mountain that turns into a cliff. That turns into it's weird. But you're just essentially climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing all the way to the top. And it's this deserted planet. It's no longer got any inhabitants. You're just there. Why? I don't know. But it's a simple game. You complete it and do all the collectibles. There is a chapter select for any of the collectibles you've missed. And as you can see, a 4-hour platinum. It's a great quick game. I always suggest people try it. Then we've got Kawaii Puzzle Quest. Hey, they are probably some sort of hentai. Killzone Liberation. Again, that is a PS port that's on the PlayStation Plus at the moment. Looks like he's done them as well. No auto popped on those. Lara Croft Go said it. There's always at least Lara Croft Go or Hitman Go, and to me, neither of them. Even though they're 4 hours, and I probably will end up doing them at some point in some sort of challenge when I'm running close to a timeline, they just don't appeal to me. I know it's a game that I'm literally going to have the game there, the guide there, and I'm just going to be bop till it's done, and I'm not in the mood for that at the minute. Then we got the Legacy of Kain, all of them. Blood Omen 2, Defiance, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered, Soul Reaver 2 by itself. Damn. Then we've got a bunch of Lego games beyond Lego Batman 3, DC Villains, Jurassic World, Superheroes 2, Avengers, Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, Lego Hobbit, some beastie ones there. I want to do these two the most. I've got Marvel Superheroes 1. I think those two really appeal, so I'm hoping to get them at some point this year. Loot Hero GX, Magnavania. That okay, I've apparently looked at this already. Hey, okay, doesn't look as good as the image shows. Marvel vs. Capcom, nice. Marvel Spider-Man, again, a must-have. Mayhem Brawler, like Streets of Rage and the old school, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. Okay. Medieval. Okay, so we got Medieval 2, Medieval 2, Medieval Remake, Medieval Resurrection, and Medieval Resurrection. He likes himself some Medieval. Damn. Mecha Bull, Metagal. Again, I'm seeing this on nearly every list recently. Metal Hellsinger. It's supposed to be like mix between Doom and Dance Dance Revolution, but I see so many people with it. Okay, now here's one. Mortal Kombat 11. As someone who's got Mortal Kombat 11 and then go in and get and chip away at those trophies, that is some going getting those platinums. There's like it's like the Injustice ones. There's some long-winded ones that obviously 60 hours. You have to spend so much time to do it. Sometimes it's not even worth it. Mystic Warriors, Mythology Waifu. Okay, we can see where that's going. Ninja 1987. Ninja Gaiden. Wanna Skate. Peace out. Okay, so we've got some shovelware here. And then we hit the Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia Forgotten Sand. Okay, nice. Some nice ones there. Prototype 2. Again, a game back when like there was Infamous and Prototype and Darkness. Some gritty, old school, world clearing, supernatural games. Such a good one. I don't think Prototype 1 had a platinum. You never see Prototype 1 in these lists, so I don't think it's got one. Pumpkin Jack, which is like a knock from what a lot of people say, it's like a knockoff Medieval. It's like a Halloween, like you just, instead of a skeleton, you are a pumpkin. Then we've got Puzzle Drop Carnival, which is a 30-minute. Then we've got a couple of 1-hour ones. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Nice. Then we've got Resident Evil 5, a platinum I want to go back to. I bought it. I'm going to go back to it at some point this year. Apparently, this is the worst Resident Evil of them all. This is the only Resident Evil I have never played. Besides, no, I've not played 7 and 8, which they're obviously a new timeline or a new storyline, or they're separate to the main games and the first person. So I never really was never really into first person Resident Evil, although I am getting the itch to play them. But apparently this is the worst one, but it's the only one I've never played of the Raccoon City era, whatever you want to call it. Then you've got Resistance Retribution. Resistance, again, it's a whole alternate World War II where instead of the Nazis, it's like an alien invasion. I think that's right. It's been a while since I've played the series. Samurai Showdown, Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. I remember when that came out years ago, and it had like all the old Sonics and stuff like that. Shadow Man, never heard that. PS4 Shadow. Oh, is that? I have seen that. I didn't know that from the. Oh yeah, you can see the image. My eyesight's awful. Shadow Warrior 3, nice. Sleeping Dogs, again another one. It's like a cross between Streets of LA, Grand Theft Auto, Yakuza, all sort of rolled into one. Space Kabam, okay, they are all 5, 10, 20-minute ones. So Star Trek, okay. I didn't even know that is that. I didn't even know there was a game. Looks like he bought it in 2016 and then went back to it. But okay, I might have to check that out. It's a shame there's no trophy guide on it though. Star Trek Prodigy is a cartoon, a Star Trek cartoon that came out recently. And then we've got Jedi Power Battles, Jedi Fallen Order with Double Stack. I will only ever be playing that once. The most recent video on the channel is me doing my backlog and getting the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So if you want to check out that slog that I had, by all means, it's in the channel. Star Wars Clone Wars, Star Wars Force Unleashed, nice. Strange Brigade, Sun Wukong, Super Willow, okay. Siphon Filter, brilliant. Siphon Filter 2, 3, Dark Mirror, Logan Shadow. Okay, so he must have enjoyed the first one, finished the whole series out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, which is like all of the old Super Nintendo ones, Nintendo ones, like all side-scrolling. Tekken 6, 7, and 8, okay. Amazing Spider-Man, I did not know that had a platinum. I know Amazing Spider-Man 2 does, but I didn't know Amazing Spider-Man, like just the Amazing Spider-Man did. Fast Faith, Lord of the Rings, War of the North, Wolf Among Us. I think I'm yet to have gone through a trophy list and not seen at least one Telltale game. Let's face it, they're great. Tomb Raider Anniversary on the PS4, on the PS5. Tomb Raider Legend on the PS3, PS4, and PS5. Okay, they're only 10 hours. Oh, didn't know they were that short. Tomb Raider Underworld. Then we've got Trine. Twisted Metals, which are the PS1 ports that are on the PlayStation Plus. Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 1 twice, okay. So it's like when he likes a franchise, he does complete the full franchise, which is good. Or like littered in with the slot, the shovelware, and then we got Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wukong, X-Force Under Attack, Zombie Army 4, and Zorro Chronicles. I always see the Zorro one. It's always in a lot of like A to Z challenges because obviously Z, and it's a 5-hour platinum. So there we've got it. The mixture of shovelware, visual novels, but with a hefty amount of good ones. And like you say, when he finds a franchise he likes, he goes all in on that franchise. So fair play. I can respect that. Let's have a look at his milestones. So we've got his very first trophy was 10 years ago, was Saints Row 4. His first platinum was Dante's Inferno. Makes sense because that's the PS3. 10th platinum, God of War 3. Nice. 20th, Tekken 6. Nice. 30th, Star Trek. Nice. 40th, Fighting EX Layer. It's that random fighting game. 50th, Prototype 2. Nice. Samurai Showdown Neo Geo Collection. Okay. 100th platinum was Random Heroes Gold Edition. Oh, shame. Or is that the one you wanted it to be? Twisted Metal 2 for the 125th. Fastest platinum was Swarm. Okay. 150th was Swarm. Then we've got Platinum Tokyo Runner, Medieval 2, Full Blast, and your most recent one was 4 days ago with Glitch Blaster's Waifu. Nice. Got 92 ultra rare trophies. Let's see, are any of these ultra rares platinums? Got a couple of unobtainable ones that are ultra rare. Nice. Oh, we got one, which is the Star Trek. Not surprising, because I was going to say I didn't even know it had a platinum. Okay, so there's Cornelia Razvan's profile. Someone suggested that I start giving suggestions of platinums to maybe add to the list when after looking through one. This one to me screams finished God of War. You've got literally every single God of War from the Greek mythos. Go and do the Norse ones. They are probably, if not better than the Greek ones, just because they're newer and let's face it, they're more like movies. They're epic tales. They are well worth giving a go. Guys, and that's it. If you did enjoy this video, remember to like, subscribe. This is the first of 2 this week, so make sure you stick around and check out the one we are going to be posting up on Wednesday. If you want your profile being checked out, drop it in the Discord. Like I said, the link to join is in the description. And if you do become a member of the channel, just let me know in the comments and I will get it thrown to the top of the list. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next ping.